Dear students, this is Dr. Pooja Sharma, Associate Professor in Department of MBA SGI. Today I will discuss about the concept insurance. Insurance is like it becomes the need of everyone nowadays. Everyone wants to take the insurance for the purpose of security, and as you know, every risk involves the loss of one and the other kind, and the contribution contribution by the person was made at the time of the loss. In business, in the individual life, everywhere, every person has to face the some kind of losses. So for the compensating these kind of losses, we'll get the insurance. It is a kind of a contract of insurance whereby one person called the insurer and the other one called the insured person. Insurer undertakes in return for the agreed consideration called the premium to pay to the another person, and insured a sum called the insured a sum of money or its equivalent on the happening of a specified event. Generally, an insurance agreement to be valid contract must be 35 as per section 35 act. A contract between an insurer or the and the insured person. The contract is based on the loss due to happening or not happening of a future incident. A consideration in the form of the payment of an amount by the insured. And last, the insurer promises to make good the loss in so far money can do it in case the loss occurs on the happening of the contingency. Insurance means the act of securing the payment of sum of money in the event of loss or damage to property, or life of a person. And for this purpose, an insured person has to pay a regular amount or a premium amount to the another one. The purpose of insurance is to transfer the risk in lieu of payment of sum of money. It is an important aid for the business purpose also. Every business enterprise involves a large amount of risk and uncertainties. It may involve risk to premises, plant and machinery, raw material, and for the other things also, and the human worker also, and the employees working with the organization also. Goods can be damaged and may be damaged and may be destroyed due to fire and floods. So some risk can be involved by timely precautions. Some are unavoidable and are beyond the control of the owner. So these kind of unavoidable risks can be insured or can be protected by the insurance. Nature of insurance. The nature of insurance depends on the nature of the risk involved in that or the required to be protected. An insurance contract makes available the risk coverage to the insured. Second, insurance is bought because it gives peace of mind to the holders, because when you will get the insurance from suppose you have purchased a car and you will get the insurance for that, so you'll be happy and you will be think about it, you'll be thinking like this, you don't have any kind of risk involved with that automobile. So that is good for the individual also. Life insurance is an agreement through which a person can plan for the continuation of income when uncertainties and certainties, illness or accident or death or old age disrupt or destroy his ability to earn his livelihood. So that kind of problems can be minimized or can be reduced by the life insurance also for the individual person. The business of insurance is related to the protection of human life, human created assets, human disability, business liabilities possessed by human beings which have a definite value, and insurance is a mechanism that helps to reduce such adverse consequences through pooling, spreading and sharing of risk. Thus, life insurance business is complementary to the government efforts in social management. Why it is needed? Insurance is needed to provide security and safety to the life and to the business also, for the commerce purpose also, to provide peace of mind. Every individual can have a very happy life with the help of insurance, because he'll be secure for the future also. To eliminate dependency on the on your relatives, on the other person, on like the external sources, if he'll get the insurance for the business or for the individual itself. To encourage savings, it helps in just increase your saving, it helps in increasing your savings also, to reduce the business losses also. Welfare of the employees, again it is important for every business unit to have the insurance for their employees also, and now it is mandatory also. So it is good for the as per the some criteria of the government rules and regulations. The welfare of the employees is responsibility of the employer, and the employer is supposed to look after the welfare of the employees, and the provisions are being made for the death, disability and old age. And to fulfill the needs of a person, a family needs, old age needs, readjustment needs, special needs related to the education, marriage and health, the cleanup needs after death and ritual ceremonies and payment of wealth tax, income tax, these kind of facilities or these kind of necessities can be fulfilled by the insurance also. So because of this reason you cannot have the insurance, you cannot, if you don't have the insurance, so it may be possible with some person or with some business unit, they need to face the problem of the funds. Now we'll discuss about the types of insurance. Basically there are the two types of insurance: life insurance, general insurance. Again, general insurance is divided in three parts: fire insurance, marine insurance and other insurance. Now you can just see the images of few companies working in India for just providing the insurance. These are the insurance companies working in India. At last I'll discuss about it again. I'll repeat the terminology involved in the insurance. As you know, insurance company means the agency involved in the insurance business is known as insurer. As I told you in the previous slides, insured, the person who gets his property or life insured, is known as insured person. Policy, the written agreement or the contract, which is, it is not necessary it should be written. It's a kind of a contract or agreement which is put in writing. Writing means signed by both the parties, is known as a policy. Premium, the consideration in return of which the insurer undertakes to make goods the loss or given a certain amount in case of life insurance, is known as premium. Premium means against for getting the insurance, insurer or for getting the insurance, an insured person has to pay some amount to the insurer. So that amount is known as the premium amount basically. And if I'll talk about the insurance, so it helps in sharing the risk also. It minimize the risk also. And if I'll talk about the risk, so the risk is evaluated at the time of the insurance. There may be some high risk also. Higher risk will be the higher premium and lower risk will be the lower premium. So that's all from my side. In our next slide, I'll discuss about some basic laws or related with the insurance. So thank you so much.